Hello and welcome to We Are Gamers. This is a thing that I wanted to bring to you a little bit earlier, and unfortunately I've had a little bit of problem with my recording software on my computer, and I'm finally getting it around to you. This is Bladestorm Nightmare. I'm going to be playing through the story mode and the Nightmare campaign, which is the completely new campaign to this game. I did do a video initially and the whole thing just completely messed up both the audio and the video, so I completely scrapped that video and I'm starting afresh. I'm hoping you enjoy this. What I'm going to be doing is I'll go through the cutscenes, let them play without interruption from my commentary, and then I'll just play through and banter along as I go. Now, I did start a game before and I'll start afresh again, and I'm going to use the character which if you've seen my previous video from Bladestorm Nightmare, the demo, I created a character called Faith, and I'm going to use her in here. I imported all my characters from the demo over to this version of the game, which is a pretty cool feature. Sick and normal. Please select a main character. Right, so I'm going to use her. She's got a wicked winged helmet. Now, I've been upgrading my characters a heck of a lot in the other mode, and they're a little bit OP for some of the areas, but it should progress to a little bit more difficult. So we're going to go for her.
Don't overextend. After we've slowed down their attack, we'll pull back and regroup. Right.
I have opposed you in battle. I do not remember such caution when I faced you then.
You sure are right. I am not myself of late. But enough. Do you believe the rumors to be true?
I cannot say for sure. But still, from all the reports that I have heard, I fear it is her.
The 14th century. The interminable cycle of fighting that raged between England and France was broken by the sudden appearance of hordes of monstrous demons. These monsters rampaged throughout the land, destroying and killing all in their path. Faced with this overwhelming threat, England and France call a truce to their battle. Though they work together to face this evil, even their combined might cannot stem the tide. With the situation already grim, they are struck another blow by rumors of the darkest sort. They say the Maid of Orleans, Joan of Arc, leads the monstrous hordes. Uncertain and unbelieving, the combined force marches to Gascony to fight. There they discover two mercenaries who claim to be chasing Joan. and in the hand of one is gripped a strangely mysterious sword.
So there's your intro. Now, as you may have noticed in that bit, this is a completely different kind of setting. We're going against a demon army, and we're going to be fighting fantasy monsters. We're going to have dragons. We're going to have warlocks and all kinds. Kind of spices it up a little bit. If you've seen the original stuff, it's it's quite nice to do this as something different, and I think it works really well with the setting. So we're going to go and deploy. I will quickly show you. So I've got my my character here, which is level 44. I don't even know if I've got any resources I can use. Oh, I have. So let's get some horsemen. I'm going to go for sword horsemen. And short bow. And just to mix it up a little bit, we're going to have... Very boring. Oh, let's have a sword and shield. There we go. Quick march is a very handy one. I use that a lot on the other one. Increased strength. Yeah, let's do that. And see what have I got a lot of. Defend. Increase this defensive strength. Just seeing what I've got a lot of actually. Lower defensive strength of enemy squad. Yeah, why not? So there we go. So we're all geared up. I've pretty much spent all my stuff. She's got hardly anything set up compared to what my main character is on the other story. So we're going to deploy. And we have to deploy from this square. This place, so let's go. Will I skip the explanation? Yes, I will. Now, we want to go for these ones with the blue glowing bits above their head.
Our ultimate goal
we're
is to defeat him.
We're at an advantage to those guys. I'm also going to actually link up to this person in battle. So now we're in a dual squad.
Line up.
Let's go for this base over here. One of the cool new features on here is actually the linking system, and if you're able to get two decent mixed groups of troops, you can have a pretty strong army to take down just about any kind of foe that you're against. That's one of their bases almost down. I'm going to go from this side here. Damn, my army's doing pretty good without me. Unfortunately, troop movement is pretty slow. I mean, I could use march. That will give me a bit of a boost. Let's take down the base commander as he's already out. The kind of key thing to do is you knock down their defensive points and it should call out the base commander. Once you take down the base commander, the base is yours, and then you just move on to the next one, or move on to your target point, depending on what you've got for time and stuff. The Nightmare mode, I haven't experienced any time limits, so there's no real constraints here. I can continue to keep fighting until I grow tired, really, or until I run out of enemies. Right, let's take these guys down. The ones with the shields above their heads are the defensive points for the bases. These ones with purple and the purple glow above their heads means I'm weaker against them. They're at an advantage to me. Which my troop type is weak to bows. base commander. Sitting the big one there. The other thing with this is I haven't experienced any random missions, so in the main campaign, in the 100 Years War, you can actually go in and grind up your levels by doing various different missions on a repeated basis. Now here, it's basically all very story driven. I will respond to that message that I just got. But I won't do it yet. I really need to remember to turn off my notifications while I'm fighting or recording. So. Let's take down these guys here. So we've got 2 strong against and 1 weak, and a defense point. So let's take down him. Base commander should come out. Oh no, there's 2 out of 6 left. There's one of them. So that'll take down another point. 1 left. And then we can get the base commander. Oh, there's Martin. Oh, and here's a cave troll. Okay, now's the perfect time for me to use my special abilities.
Strike them down!
It's a cave troll.
Now is the time for fight!
Well done! We did it! I am pleased to have such an able partner.
Okay, now the battlefield
Our
expands.
troop commander has been surrounded by the enemy.
Please, we need help.
Did you hear that, partner?
I'm not going to
means
fart
it's
us
our
around
turn.
and go getting every single base. I'll leave some of my troops to do that for me. Wow, that was a bit of a pop-up. Oh, hello. My side? What about demons? How can I have demons on my side? Right, let's go after these guys. I'm gonna head south, go straight and go down towards that shield base.
The monsters have a leader. A human leader.
R1 is your main point for defeating the enemies on a regular basis. When I first started playing Bladestorm, that was the one thing I always kept forgetting to do. And you don't really get anywhere unless you start using it. If you're trying to just rely on your special abilities, you're fighting them, it's just going to be so slow. Okay, let's take that as base commander. I posted up a picture recently actually, which was part of the in-game dialogue, and it said about making sure that you use the R1 button. So here we go. Let's get some of these bits of gold and stuff. Go south of the bridge. So we've got a pretty big army. And the lands are absolutely, I mean the maps and the lands are absolutely huge on some of these levels. Monsters.
They control the monsters?
Voice acting is cheesy
Who
as
are
always
they?
in this game. charge this base. Could this befall me?
You! Why are the monsters following you?
How could this befall
commander.
me?
Well, I can't let them take our sea. Oh no, no, don't die.
Thank you for your assistance.
Saved her. I know, I always go back to the base to get this stuff because it's definitely worth it. I need the money to spend, and sometimes you get decent items as well. That's where I got this winged helmet from. Oh. Bugger off, Augustine.
I am lost.
Loser. Give me such a weak army. Right, we're almost at the big keep here. Oh, okay, here we go. We've got some warlocks against us now. Warlocks are nasty. They can get you from such a long range. If you haven't got magic defense, then... Ow. Ow, we're actually on fire. Jeez.
I was overmatched.
What?
How could this?
My army's rubbish.
Forgive me.
Okay, we're going to go straight in now. We're going to take on this base. It's only got one defense point left anyway, so we'll find the find whichever army is going to be holding that point. And take them down. Spread out and fight!
Spread out and fight!
Now, following Making Faith, I actually really kind of like her, her character and stuff. Not that it really shows a lot, but I think she's got a warrior attitude. She's cool. And if Joan can do it, so can she. Okay, so we're taking down the last of them, so let's find the base commander. We're hiding behind here. Maybe. See something. Skeletal warrior. And I see the base commander. Oh, Jesus, a warlock type. Whoa! Let's take this. Oh crap! I've got a
Who are you? What is your purpose here?
You can't fool us.
No, we are not your enemy.
Go! Eradicate the human scum!
Their numbers have grown yet again.
Now I can have a look to see the full map here. And I need to go north. Let's get out of this keep first. somehow. These particular keeps are really annoying to kind of get out of. I'm trying to remember which way I'm going. I think there's a route out here. Follow Hal. Shallow Hal. Hey, Hal. Okay, I'm coming out in the south. I wanted to go out in the north, but hey ho. Have to walk around. Hey, look at these guys with their funny hats. It's going to be a nice smooth walk all the way to the top here. Now, if I had a different unit to command, I would send them up and would have started just taking over bases, kept myself occupied until they moved up a bit further north, and then just changed my character. But unfortunately, I'm only controlling one unit at the moment. It's a long old road. If I see any bases on the way, I'm going to take them. Actually, how many bases are there on the way? Ah, there's a couple of big ones. Take those. Oh, March, yes. Let's use that. That helps.
Go, slaves.
Oh.
Go!
Giving orders? This feels somewhat odd.
We must plan our attack carefully.
Okay, we're slowly moving up. Just a little bit quicker than before. Foot troops are really good. Sorry, not foot troops. Horse troops are really good. Let's jump in there and let's take down his base. Don't forget about it. Short work of him.
Strike them down!
See, sometimes I just don't even want to bother using my special abilities because they're down before I can even blink. More! More!
It is not enough. More!
Use
If we
another
overcome
march.
this, we may win the day. Hold firm. Fight!
Let's take down this army as well. Oh, take that.
Strike them down! Hey!
Let's get this goblin fire. Nope, they did it. Thanks, guys! Oh, okay, one of the other things I can do is actually I can switch units with someone else who I see a unit that I want. I could switch to horse units. I'm going to take on these guys here first then.
Struggle all you wish.
And I probably don't need to because the base are coming in a little bit closer. Oh crap, where's the warlocks?
Strike them down!
Running away. Pansies. Let's take these punks.
Finish them!
She's going to catch up with my other guys soon. Where's the commander? There you are.
Leave none of them
Yeah.
alive.
Let's move on to the next base. It's a 4-point base, so should have a stronger commander. One would hope. And one of our bases lost the defense points. No!
Strike them down!
All these warlocks.
Attack!
Run! We're so close to that final base. Ah, there's the base. Okay, let's try this. Ready? Mass attack! I didn't really need to do that, but it was all fun. That's skeleton warrior. Oh, let's destroy that last base. That was a bit of a weird shadow effect there. I mean, overall, the game doesn't actually look that bad in the PS4. I mean, on the 100 Years War stuff, maybe the graphics are a little bit dated in places, but
It is still
generally,
not
I
enough.
mean, it looks alright.
There must be more death.
And unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have a HD 60, so it's probably only going to be recording in 30 frames a second. I'll have to check it once I get the file. I would rather record it in 60 frames, which is the equivalent to what I'm playing here. Although there are a few frame dips, sometimes quite big ones actually in this game. But as far as I'm aware, I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version. The Xbox One version has a few more issues than what the PlayStation version has. And I don't know whether it's Omega Force's unfamiliarity with the the hardware or whatever.
Strike them down!
It's first defense policy. But yeah, it could be the could be all to do with the the fact that Omega Force don't really know the Xbox hardware as well as they do the PlayStation, and the PlayStation is quite a key product for them. Ooh. Don't.
Fight!
because we need those points. Look at the mess of that map.
Finish them!
It's like lines everywhere. Oh, hello. Didn't see you.
Spread out and fight! Attack!
We make short work of pretty much anyone here. 1 point left to take.
Finish them!
So we need to find another guy with a shield above his head. Or should I say, team with a shield above their heads. And that's the base commander, I think.
Come,
Attack!
in the midst of despair.
We attack together!
She could be very nasty if you're not high enough level.
Finish them!
Use all my special abilities.
Humans controlling demons. How interesting.
Okay, so that's the
That's
chapter
so-
1 battle.
I know you.
I will be back again for chapter 2. There's a little bit more.
That sword. Ah, I remember you.
You remember us and the sword, and it is true.
Interesting. Struggle all you will. You shall still learn despair and die.
Hey! So, do you think this is all our fault? Ho! You there! Are you not England's?
Why do those monsters follow you? Who was that? What were you talking about?
Well,
She didn't
you
ask.
see, we are just...
I ask you straightly. Was that Joan of Arc?
Probably.
It is as the rumors spoke. But why? What has happened to the maid?
I know not. Yet I fear it was our fault. We must help her. Please, you must lend us your aid.
Trust one to whom these monsters pay heed? Are you mad?
I guess it was to be expected. Still, the task is great and two alone cannot do it. We must gain their trust. Let us stay with them for a while.
Nice, so I got myself a nice new helmet. I have a book of ghosts. And a load of other stuff. And loads of money. And a nice S rank. So, that is the end of chapter 1. Thank you guys for checking this video out. Please, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for when chapter 2 comes up. Hopefully I get that done within the next week, and I can keep plowing these out. Also feel free to share the videos and stuff. You can also find us on Twitter at WeAreGamers. And we've also got a Facebook page which is /WeAreGamers. So yeah, you can check us out there too. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.